Alright guys, we are back. We are going to go ahead and pick up where we left off. I think we just got Valentina, right? Got Valentina back. Yeah, she's got a star now. So she went and did a full orbit. We just meant to get her into space, but we actually got a whole orbit with this rocket we made. So we're going to go from there, see what we can accomplish. But this was the one that when it had made it into orbit. Let's see what we can do now. I haven't looked at our funds or anything yet. I probably should have. Okay, so we got a ton of science we need to spend. I might have made the science come a little too fast. I think when I was making setting up the game, I think I set it to like 300 times default. So, or not 300 times, 300% default 3 times. All right, a little bit more here. So we get here. Do we get? Okay. What's that? Yeah, see, I don't like the fuel that one takes. I think we'll just go ahead and take this one for our last thing. We probably should have took that, but oh well. We're going to go ahead and see what missions we have. Contracts, whatever they call them here. We don't have any active ones. We can pick up 2. But I think what we're going to do is go ahead and try and get a different one. Let's see. Ooh, this could be a good one. We could build a new space station. That could be a good one. I also like the ferry 3 people. They all want to go on an orbit, and they're paying tons. So let's take that one. Let's take this one too. No, we're not ready for that. I want us to explore the moon also. All right. Let's see what we can accomplish here. I do think that this is just not going to be enough now, so we will go ahead, start from scratch, at least mostly. We don't need anything. You know what? Yeah, just new. No. Don't save. Just start over. We need that. This one's lighter. I like that. I don't know really what the point is there, but I guess this one's slightly heavier. I guess that could be good for re-entry. I think I also... I don't know. Do we have a nose cone yet? We do. Let's actually do that, I think. Yeah. We'll do this, make it that, or we can make it all kind of match. See, that looks nice. Oh yeah, there's our ship. Actually read that? Heck yeah. There's our ship right there. So I think this will be what we try and get into space. Maybe we can give it a little bit of some reaction control. That'll probably be good, yeah. Then it'll actually want to face its butt in the right direction here. There we go. That's a good little ship, yeah. Let's see if we can put some power on it. We need some batteries, but we want to tuck those in. I don't really like the batteries being just all out there in the open. They're kind of ugly. Maybe we can put these really small solar panels right here. Maybe that'll help with the power consumption. I don't think we're going to have a problem, though. We're not doing anything fancy. We're just going up and coming down. Alright. Hopefully we don't kill our passengers. Oh, we do need parachutes. That's kind of important if we don't want all of our people to die. So let's go ahead and... I think 2 will be enough. So we'll put these 2 on there. Go ahead and auto strut everything. Whoops. Give me just the heat shield. There you go. There you go. Look at that. What's it complaining about? Width? What do you mean width? What's wrong with the width? It's not wide. Was it really saying that that was too wide? Okay. Whatever you say, homie. Alright. Alright, I think we're done with the capsule. Now we just gotta figure out how we're gonna get it up. That's what she said. Alright. Maybe go semi-similar for the... How's this getting vacuum? Kinda in between. Is that okay? Oh boy. Yeah, I think that's good. That's a good little ship there. At least, I mean, for the second stage. This would be the second stage, even though it's the first one I'm building. Because it's what we're going to be left with. So, let's go ahead. Whoops. Wait. What is this ugliness? Do we have to do that? Is that a thing? Okay. Try it. Maybe we can... Is it this size? Oh, look at that. We can just make it come right back down. There we go. That's how we're going to do it, right there. We'll just have an awkward bulge in the middle. Alright. We might even give this one 3 stages, just to really make sure that it can get where it needs to go. I don't know. Let's check and see how this is doing for weight. Can this one push? Oh, yeah. Alright, I think we're still good, so let's do that. Right, do we... That, okay. Which one was it? Was this it? Yeah, this was the one. That was the fuel tank we used last time. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, how bad is that? That's really bad. So, what we might need to do here is... Because that's just really crap for only one engine. So what we might do... Now, alright. Put one of these on the side. Yeah. I want to see first if this actually helps, because if this helps, then this is fine, but I don't... If all 3 of those are going... You know, see, that's closer. We're closer with that. It's almost like a Falcon Heavy. Almost. A Falcon Heavy, not a Vulcan. Falcon Heavy from SpaceX. But it's still not quite enough. I mean, these are the SpaceX engines too, so. That's almost enough. Maybe we can make this happen. I'm gonna bring this back down to 1 for now while I'm figuring out the exacts here. What do I have to play with? Oh, I got tons of working room here. So we are going to look at some monopropellant. No. Yeah, we want solid fuel. Alright, I think we're going to put these here. And then those will help push these away from the main rocket body. Did I? Aw, damn it. I really thought let me look. I don't know how much we have left, but I really need the fuel lines. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get it. There they are. We need 90. We really need this. At least to do this the way I wanted. I guess it was overkill to begin with, but I know what we're going to do. We're going to still do this, but what we're going to do is we're going to make this middle one. So again, like the Falcon Heavy, they don't actually have fuel lines that go from the side cores to the center core. They all just burn at the same time, but the center core uses slightly less fuel because it's a little bit turned down from the rest. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to underpower it, only make it work at 80% capacity, which will lower its overall thrust to weight. But what it will do is that center one will still work after the side one's deployed. We know that 2 isn't enough, so we might try 4 of these, like this, just like that. And then see, is this enough? See, that's still not enough. So I guess this just isn't going to work the way I wanted it to. I was really hoping. Not sure what else we could do here to make that any better. At least not in a way that looks good. So we might just need to try a different engine here. See, now this one's more powerful. Maybe if I use these on the outer ones, will this work? Oh, jeez. Heck yeah, that'll work. Look at that. It's a little mismatchy, but look, it doesn't need to be perfect, right? Alright, all this is good. Did I set that? Nope. Not. 29,000, but I think it said we get, like, from that contract per passenger, like 73,000. So this is definitely cost effective here. And plus we got to send a pilot in. That'll help, you know, for their experience, the pilot's experience. So I think we're just about done here. I'm going to put these on here. These are solid, right? Yeah, they are. Okay. Put these on there like that. And then, again, where's those trunk fins? I liked those. Is this? No, here we go. And then we'll put the trunk fin right here on these. Look at that. Got some aerodynamics going. Something kind of like aerodynamics anyway. I think I've got our staging all set up. so let's try and send some people in. We gotta send 3, but we can only do 2 at a time here. So we'll just have to make a separate ship for one guy. He'll have more cabin room, I guess. And as an emergency abort system, we can always, well, you know what? We can actually give it an abort system. So we'll do that. There. So those will be our abort system. Yeah, just like that. Those will act as an abort system. So what we'll do under actions, abort, if we click the abort button, because again, we don't have revert flight on and we don't have quick saving. So in case something goes wrong, we want to be able to save these guys. So those engines will activate, and this decouple node will decouple. So it'll let go of everything else, and these will hopefully push that away a little bit. I don't really know what their thrust to weight is. It's 1, so I mean, I guess it's a little bit. It's not fantastic, but it'll do in a pinch. All right, let's try it. Let's just, you know what? That's enough. Let's just make it happen. So, what are we going to call this one? I don't know. The big fella. There you go. There you go, big fella. We got our people all in. Let's go. Hopefully this doesn't end in just a complete disaster. Because that would not be good. Alright, so we got Jeb. Jeb is our pilot, and we've got our 2 tourists on board. And I believe they wanted to orbit and suborbit, but that kind of goes without saying. If you're getting an orbit, you're going to also be suborbital at some point. Good grief, that's loud. Look at that. Those are loud. I get a little bit further so it's not so loud. They also don't gimbal for crap. Here's our abort button if it becomes necessary. I think we're gonna slow down a little bit here. We're starting to get just a little too much speed too quick. Look at those engines glowing red hot. Alright. Now that is a loud rocket. Actually, this is going pretty well. It's just super loud. I think I'm going to have to change my audio settings for this because that is a loud rocket. Oh, okay, so those all deployed. So depleted. Look at that. So the Soyuz capsule does something akin to that. And they call it a Korolyov cross or something like that. Named after the guy who invented it. heck yeah, they're getting one heck of a space flight here. All these stages we made are completely unnecessary. Look at that, we're going to make it to orbit on just the center core alone. All right, guys. Look at that. All right. Yeah, I mean, that first stage pretty much got us into orbit on its own. Well, there we go. We got an orbit. Look, all the contract parameters are completed. So let's just orbit them around once and then bring it in back around the spaceport somewhere. I'm not 100% I can land it anywhere near it there. I'm not super good at all that, but give it a shot. Get somewhere in the neighborhood, maybe. Probably not. Boop. Oh, that was kind of cool. I liked that. Like, that looks pretty close to me. I don't know what we're going to get for drag here. Okay, so we are not getting anywhere near it unless I kind of push us there. There we go. We'll try from there. I don't think we're gonna make it anywhere near it. It's looking like we're coming down right on it right now, but I think we're gonna undershoot it probably. Oh goodness. Yeah, we're gonna undershoot it, I'm pretty sure. Oh. 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 We are coming down right on it. Look at that. Like, right on it. We are gonna land in the Science Center. Okay. Alright, that worked out pretty well. There was our final stage landing. There goes our heat shield. Goodness. That was really violent for some really thin carbon sheets or whatever it is. I don't think it's super heavy. Look at that. Perfect. Welcome home. We'll recover. All right. I think we'll go ahead and try and replicate that one more time. Get that third and final person up there. That got us a good chunk of money, but we do still have that last person that we got to get there. So we need, what's his name here? Tanbins? Tan? Whatever. Tan. We got to get Tan into orbit here. and then get him back. So, look, we'll use the big fella, and well, just to get some experience, we'll send Bob along. So, we'll launch, see if we can't replicate the success of the first mission, because that was just beautiful. I don't think I'm going to try to land it back at the launch pad again. I'm just going to try and get it in the water. Oh man, I have got to do something about that. That is just too loud. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I think we can handle that. I don't know. Well, so I'll check it out afterwards. I really hope that that's not too loud. Maybe I'll go ahead and turn it down just a little bit more, because that's just a little insane. Alright, we got Jeb, Bob, and Tan here. Get them going up and away, hopefully. Like I said, I'm going to do a lot of this and a little more impatiently than I did it the first time, because running out of time here. Oh geez. Oh geez. Oh geez. Oh geez. Mistakes were made. Oh no. We actually had to use the abort because we were too violently tipping. Well, hey, the abort system worked flawlessly. Oh no, that wasn't good. Oh, I'm sorry, Tan. Your experience wasn't that great. You seem to be having a blast, though. Oh, that's something at least. You know, I think there's something else I can add to this to just make it come down a little bit safer. Which I think I'm going to do very quick. If we can get all these people landed safely. There we go. Coming down safe and sound. Get rid of the heat shield. Cover. Go on. And hey, it actually stayed afloat. That's a good sign. Alright, let's try this again. But this time, like I was saying, I think there's something I can add to make this just a little bit better on re-entry. Or on abort. Not there. Yeah, this little guy. So I think if we add these things, maybe we can add like 4 of them. Oh, it's kind of jank looking, isn't it? Alright, I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to move solar panels down to here. Alright, that looks good. And then what will happen is as it's coming down, this will deploy. And it'll kind of slow it down and keep it angled right. So we're going to go ahead and launch from here. See what we can make happen. Alright, Tan Man. I think the problem last time was that we fast forwarded it, and that was just not working out for the game. It was kind of making it screw up. So maybe we won't go too much faster. I'm going to try and speed it up a little bit, but... Oh, see, it's tipping. It wants to tip when you speed it up. Away. I think right about now we can safely start tipping without it being much of a threat. Oh boy. Yeah, been wrong. I think we're good. There those go. Yeah, we're great. We are fantastic. Now we can speed it up. Then we'll ditch that. Whoa! I still had it on the hyperspeed there. Alright. Oh, we're past that. Okay, we need to get going. We need to do this burn right now. Alright, we're good. Alright, look. We got it. And we'll give him a quick loop. Ooh, you got 2 orbits. One's on the house. I think we'll try for the water right around there. Come on, spin around. So now this time we can open these up and they'll kind of keep us a little bit more straight. We didn't have any problem really last time, but this will just really kind of ensure that we come in nice and straight because they provide that little bit of extra drag. Oh goodness, open up. Look at that. Tan, you did it. Took 2 times, but you did it. That all the mission parameters have all been completed. We're going to have some money on our hands. Let's see, what were we at? 800,000 something? Cover. All right, yeah. We definitely got a little bit more money. It's not bad considering we had to do 2 flights for Tan. Got a little bit more science to do. Maybe we'll go ahead and get the one with the fuel duct now because we need it. So that'll help us out immensely. So, well, on that note, I think we're going to go ahead and call it there, and we will see you next time.